Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Fighting Legend Vegeta and the Super Saiyans category mission for the Fighting Legend Vegeta. Now, honestly, the Super Saiyans category is pretty intense in that it's got quite a lot of options. So you don't really need to, get too picky with it. You can kind of just build whatever you really want. In this case I've gone for kind of like a Vegeta's family Super Saiyans kind of model, really just trying to showcase off the new Vegeta, who I think is really good and really excellent, a really fun unit, and also of course just trying to kind of get a good look at essentially like the Super Saiyans category in general. I think it's a very diverse category. I think it has a lot of really solid choices and just like units in general. I think it's not that surprising that it's such a diverse category. Super Saiyan is probably the most common form in the history of the show. The first transformation, the most widespread transformation. I think everyone under the sun gets it pretty much. Goku, Gohan, Trunks, Vegeta, Goten, Trunks Kid, Broly, Piccolo. No, well, not Piccolo, but still, it's a very common transformation. And so you have a lot of leads. You've got a 200% lead in the new Int LR trio. You've got the new Vegeta, who's a lead of 170%, but also covers 4 additional categories. You've got the Int LR Goku, who is a lead as well. You've got the Strength Goku Gohan exchange unit that's a lead, and the Strength Namek Goku. So you have a lot of choices that you can essentially choose. On the free-to-play side, there's not necessarily too many dominant picks for free-to-play units. Free-to-play Super Saiyans haven't essentially been super duper popular in the sense of like we don't get them lots. We've got some nice options though. You've got the Tech LR Broly and Trunks, really fun unit that I'm using there. You also have the AGL Gohan from the Superheroes movie. You also have the AGL Goten as well, and you also have, of course, the AGL Trunks, and you have the physical Goten. So you got some interesting free-to-play options. There is, of course, the Goku Gohan Tech you could use. I don't really fancy them too much anymore, at least for this difficulty of content. And you have the Strength Trunks and Vegeta who you could use. Same story kind of there. But yeah, essentially, basically, to cut a long story short, this specific team build is very much a Vegeta's family / Super Saiyans hybrid. So we have, for example, Tech transforming Vegeta. I'm sure, as you guys know, being the latest unit, I did cover him in a review video, but just a great unit. Stacks attack and defense, guard, damage reduction, all really solid stuff that just works so well for him as a unit, makes him really function nicely. Obviously we have that transformation mechanic as well, easily accessible. The Big Bang attack, easily accessible. All tools that we're going to be using throughout the course of this run, because he's just a great unit. Guard, damage reduction, built-in additionals. We're not facing the Fighting Legend Goku event, which would have put even more built-in additionals in this base form, but that's fine. We do have a Goku on the team. The trio counts, so that would trigger the passive, but we're not too concerned about that. Then we have the physical transforming Vegeta, so the OG transforming Vegeta, pretty cool unit as well. Honestly, a pretty fun unit, really great. Does a lot of really cool, interesting stuff as well. Transforming through the multiple phases, raising his defense as well through each of those phases, gaining attack per orb, creating orbs, just doing a lot of really good stuff that makes him a really fun choice to use in a lot of scenarios. Alongside the Tech Vegeta, we've got the Int Vegeta. So this is the Int Android Cell Saga Vegeta. A very interesting unit. Obviously a bit more of a specialist, like when he's facing an Androids category enemy or a Cell enemy, he obviously gains a lot more benefit, but still pretty solid. He raises his defense quite a bit on his super. He's quite solid as well, and he's just a good counterpart for the Tech Vegeta. They share a lot of links, they link up really well, they just engage really well with each other. And for this level of difficulty, Int Vegeta is more than fine. as a unit. They're way more than fine. So the two of them make a really fun pairing to run together, where you can kind of just have Tech Vegeta at his full strength and really just enjoy using him. So that's really cool. We're using the Int LR trio on our side. Between them and Int LR Goku, nothing too much really. I mean, they obviously are better, but just a fun unit to use, to be honest. Like, they're basically incredibly similar to the to the AGL Super Saiyan Goku from the same movie. Like, they're literally kind of effectively a similar thing. Like, in that they gain, obviously, a huge amount of ki. They have all these benefits when their other Super Saiyans or movie heroes category allies attacking the same turn. They've just got basically so many additional attacks. They've got that super accessible active skill. They're just a very fun unit, like a very strong, very fun unit that works great on these kind of teams. And their link set's very flexible with other Super Saiyan units. So yeah, in general, they look really solid. They're looking really good. And they're a ton of fun to use, so they are quite enjoyable. And they, like I say, they link up well with the physical transforming Vegeta, so things tend to work out pretty well there. Then obviously we have the Tech Broly and Trunks, a good unit, a really fun unit. Lots of really good stuff about them. They have that ability to get or create rainbow key spheres, which is really cool. They then also have the ability to increase their attack and defense with every single super performed. They have the ability to fire additional super attacks as well. They have damage reduction, and they can do some decent damage if you build them into full crit. So they just look pretty good. Like, they are just a really good, really fun unit to kind of mesh and throw into this team. And so I just really have a good time with them, and really honestly have a really fun time using them. Just great, solid, free-to-play option with really solid foundations and just good overall performance. So good and fun, and just a lot of joy to use as well. And then we have two units floating. We have the Int Xeno Vegeta, who is a Dragon Ball Heroes unit. Just a fun support to use, mainly because obviously showcasing Vegeta a little bit here. So he's a fun 40% support to really kind of just fluctuate and run around with Vegeta. Doing a lot of great work, really, kind of setting him up for really explosive turns, especially off the back of his active skill like this one. Just an incredibly good unit. And then we also have the Strength Gohan. So that is the Strength World Tournament Gohan Teen. Very solid unit, great support. Damage reduction as well, more than fine for this level of event as a unit, which will get as easier at some point, but just a nice, fun support. Was super popular during the Gods event stage. I think a lot of players, generally speaking, really liked him during the Gods events. So when the Gods of Destruction events first came out, they were super hard. This Gohan was like a very good unit to just kind of float around and do a lot of really good supporting and facilitating, and just in general was a good unit to have, really. Did a lot of great work, really fun to use, and really facilitated the rest of his team really well, so that was really awesome from him. But that's it basically. To be honest, there's nothing else much to do or say. We're gonna be wrapping things up here anyway, so that's always really good. And honestly, the team did a fantastic job. Really smooth, really simple. Honestly, as a team, super duper fun run. And it was cool to use the new Tech Vegeta. Super Saiyans is so broad that I didn't feel the need to specifically build one team. And honestly, you can probably build at least 5 or 6 different Super Saiyan teams. You could build a Future Saga one, a Goku's Family one, a Hybrid Saiyans one, a Pure Saiyans one, Time Travelers one. There's so many different Super Saiyan variants to build that there's really no point locking it down to saying one is better than the other. I think all of these teams, and there's so many choices that you'll be able to easily build one up for this event. But that's gonna be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye.